My sisters of the Jamaica Baptist Women's Federation, what an amazing time to be alive. As we start the month of February, we give God thanks for having brought us through the first month of the year. And today, the 5th day of February, we go into prayer and thanksgiving as sisters across the length and breadth of Jamaica recognize our observance of the JBWF Annual Day of Prayer. And this evening, across different branches in your different locales, and for some it may be another day because of extenuating circumstances, but we all will gather as a family of women interceding on behalf of the nation, on behalf of our children, on behalf of our churches, different topics, but they all will be banded under the same theme, our theme for the 2-year period, 2023 to 2025. And we know it's redefining the vision, rekindling the passion, and reawakening to purpose. And we want to thank those members of our Spiritual Welfare Committee who have met, deliberated, and prayerfully put to God the plans that we would have for this program that is set up for this evening. And whenever you meet as a federation group. And we thank him also for those who have shared in the reflections across the 3 movements as guided by our theme. And we ask you that you take the time to be reflective, to remove all distractions, and coming out of the prayer, we believe that having interceded for, having listened to God, and having been reawakened to purpose, we would all come out of our day of prayer re-energized as women of God on a mission to seek, save, serve, knowing that night is coming. And we are in a time such as this when prayer, one of the most powerful tools that we have as Christians, is the way, is the gateway into salvation for many of our children. It is the gateway for redemption for those areas that many have deemed to be unredeemable. It is the gateway for transformation for a nation in crisis. And so we look forward to having you share with us in our day of prayer. The guides have been provided, and we ask that you make it personal. Yes. So we give the liberty of you meeting in your own groups to make it personal and come out feeling the power of the Holy Spirit resting on you to go do the Master's work. And as we move through the month of February, there are so many things that we have on the calendar coming up, and we ask that you remain prayerful. You would have gotten the calendar of activities, and some of them that come to mind. We know that we have our visit to the Garland Hall Children's Home when we will meet on Saturday the 17th to share with our loved ones who are residents of our homes or family or children. We share with those who are there to be caregivers as well. And as branches, we have asked you to give. Give of your time by being there, giving gifts through your branch presidents who will coordinate to getting them to the home. And we ask that, yes, you continue to pray that God's leading will be upon those he has called to serve at the Garland Hall home, to protect those children who are in need of care. And we know that other activities are coming up. On Ash Wednesday, some of you will have your parish rallies or day of prayer, and we ask that we support them as best as possible. And then there is the assembly. the 174th Assembly of the Jamaica Baptist Union. And as women, we know that sectional meeting on the Thursday, so that's February 22, at the Boulevard Baptist Church is one that we all look forward to. And so, yes, we will gather as women from across Jamaica in one space to celebrate the goodness of God and to hear what's happening in our JBWF, to meet up with those we haven't seen, some of you for a year, some of you since we had conference in August. But overall, it will be a time with God, a time of celebration, a time of reunion. And it is our hope that once we leave that space, we will be recharged to go into the battlefield, because yes, we are warriors, Christian warriors in the army of God, understanding the mission to which we are called. And then there are other activities coming up that we'll be guided about. We know in March, we have the executive meeting of the JBWF leaders, and Portland is where we go this time around to visit with our sisters in the East. And International Women's Day comes up in March 8th, Friday, March 8th. And as JBWFers, we celebrate the women who continue to represent Christ in different places and spaces. And we will be honoring our JBU pastors in ministry, the ladies who have been set apart to lead as pastors. Again, we will celebrate them. So there's so much happening and more. Check the publications through the Secretariat, get involved, and know that we are on a mission to seek, save, serve. God bless you as you continue in His service. Shalom.